Hey guys, what's going on? Jamie Alexander here. Thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. That would make me so excited as I am a YouTuber this year and I need 1,000 of y'all to think I'm cool. So hit that subscribe button. If you like the content that I'm sharing, please share with a friend, post it if you think it will bless them. I'm all for it. So today I just wanted to come give you guys a quick recap of my monthly brunch party, Chop It Up Sundays. So if you're not familiar, you can go to chopitupsundays.com or Chop It Up Sunday on Instagram and see all about it. But basically, I started this event series out of the need to remain connected. I'm a community-driven person. You know, I grew up a military brat. So not only am I very used to kind of traveling in a little pack, which is my family, but every 2 or 3 years from the time I was born to basically now, I moved. So it allowed me to become well-versed in making friends. If we were meant to be alone, we would have all been born on our own islands, but we're not. So I'm here to help commune with you and help facilitate, as I believe that is part of my purpose, to create space for people to get together and commune with each other, have the important conversations, meet and talk. And that's not everybody's cup of tea, right? Not everybody is well-versed in just getting out there and meeting people and shaking hands and going away with a new friend. So Chop It Up Sundays was created so we can have that space to get together, because in my life experience, most of the greatest things that have ever happened to me, like the biggest jobs booked, moves that I've made, places that I've moved to and things like that, were all connected to other people, other people's referrals, a friend of a friend, somebody introducing me to someone. So I'm very adamant about getting together face to face with people. Not only that, speaking of face to face, not only is it still the 87% the best marketing tool, right? So in LA, we are our brands, not even only in LA, but as creatives and as entrepreneurs, we might have jobs and things like that, but we're all walking in purpose in a different way now. And in order to connect with people, please, social media is amazing, but never diminish the value of a good old face-to-face. Sometimes you got to feel the vibe. Sometimes you just got to connect and, you know, have that energy transfer with people in person. So not only is it a marketing tool, but it's also something that allows us to stay close to our friends. We're adulting now, y'all. Like, life moves so quickly. Sometimes it makes my head spin. I have the genuine interest in sitting down for that lunch, going up and catching that tea, doing whatever it is that we need to do. And we'll be like, girl, I'll see you later. Let's do lunch. Let's get together. How many of you guys do that? Like, I'll call you next week, or I have some time next Thursday. Let's get together. And it never happens. The next thing you know, you're 6 months later, like, girl, I've been meaning to get up with you. We're doing the best we can out here, but with something like Chop It Up Sundays brunch, it just gives us a space to chop it up and catch up real quick. It's once a month. If you can't make this month, you can make the next one, but I never wanted to diminish the value of being able to hug your friends, to be in person with your friends, the energy of meeting new people, the vibe people get when they hear you talk about your business and share what it is that you do with them. So yesterday, it was amazing. I had been on brunch hiatus for 3 months, which is not like me. And just when you think that, you know, not like, oh, woe is me, nobody's thinking of me. But when I started to send out the invites, I got so much love back. You guys just fill my heart. It shows me that what I'm doing is not just a party. It's not just a brunch. People genuinely missed me and missed their friends and missed the opportunity to get together and missed brunch. And, you know, oh, I was just thinking of you. I was wondering when you were going to do another one. Oh my God, you just crossed my mind. So that really warms my heart. It makes me feel full. It is confirmation for me that what I believe to be important, which is kicking it, is important to you too. So yeah, this amazing place, Pacifique. Let me just tell you about the power of networking, right? So when I got back from New York, I used to do club parties in LA. And then I moved to New York and I did parties there too for Fashion Week, clubs, speakeasy, whatever I had going on. Then when I moved back, it was time for me to get with friends, but I was finding that a challenge. Lunch with this person, tea with this person, that's too many. So I found a place where I could invite everybody at once so we could just catch up at least a little bit. And so one of the managing servers from the first place that I did brunch, some time has gone by. It's been years because I started brunch in 2014 and I've done it every month since. except my recent hiatus. So it's been a very consistent thing here in LA. But one of the managing servers from the first place that I threw brunch, here we are years later, and he opened a new restaurant. And one of the first people he thought about was me. When they presented their brunch program, he hit me up like, hey, do you want to do Chop It Up Sundays here? And I'm getting that a lot. I've been so consistent and I'm so connected and people are so into what's going on. Now it is so much easier for me to book restaurants and to find space for us to hang because people are reaching out to me like, hey, I went to this great place. I think Chop It Up would be great here. They know my vibe, a nice, you know, kind of sexy atmosphere, yummy food, and endless mimosas. If we got all that going, we could chop it up, okay? So now people are reaching out to me and sharing their resources, and it's making it easier for me to put something on the calendar for brunch so we can keep it going. So the value of your network is amazing, number one. And number two is just working from the heart. I don't get paid for brunch. And some people would be like, you know, why don't you get paid? Or some people would assume that the money they're spending on their meal is going back to me in some kind of way. There have been instances where, you know, maybe the restaurant would kick me back with something, but more often than times not. But I don't do it for the money. Obviously, that's not the point. Look at how much value I get from being able to put something together so consistently. Not only does it warm people's hearts, not only do I have the pleasure of being a part of people's story when years down the line, they have this great relationship, whether it be a working relationship or a romantic relationship or anything of that nature. And the story of where they met leads back to my brunch. This makes my purpose as a connector, as the bridge, feel powerful. So I love that I'm able to find value in what I love. I love being able to bring people together and bring joy to people's hearts in that way. And I just thank you guys for your love and support with that. So I just wanted to share little tidbits about Chop It Up Sundays brunch. A lot of you guys are getting to know me on here. I love the comments and feedback that I get from you. It really keeps me going, and I'm gonna just keep the content coming. So I hope you find value. Don't allow anyone else to define where you find value. One thing I learned from listening to Tracy Ellis Ross speaking on the 2020 Vision Tour that Oprah is doing is my life is mine. Okay, so not everybody needs to understand what you're doing. Own your life. You don't need to show up and perform for anybody but yourself. So I want you to take that and walk boldly into this week, knowing that your life is your own. Whatever you see, whatever makes you happy and is fun to you, it doesn't matter if you're making money. It doesn't matter if it's making sense to someone else. It doesn't matter if people expected you to be this way, but you want to do this. It doesn't matter if your own self created false expectations of yourself and you're keeping yourself from moving forward in what it is you really want to do because you have a perception that you're supposed to be a certain way. Get rid of all that. Your life is yours. Do what you want to do. Show up full and watch how people gravitate towards you and your ideas. Thank you guys so much for listening. Take care, and I will catch you on the next episode. Peace. Chop It Up Sundays brunch was so much fun over the weekend, and the menu was amazing. Overall, I'd say the most ordered dish, the crab Benedict. Yummy.